Hello everybody, welcome back to our SSCMA classes. So we are going to resume our direct taxation classes. Okay, very first topic of today's class is safe harbor rule, which comes under 92 CB, and which is saying that, which means safe harbor means the circumstances in which income tax authority shall accept the transfer price declared by SSC. Do you think so that the income tax authority is going to accept the transfer price which is given by SSC? Yes, that's what safe harbor rule is saying, that there are some circumstances, there are some specified circumstances where the income tax authority is going to accept the transfer price given by whom? Given by SSC. Okay, is this part clear? Okay, let's jump to today's main topic, okay, which is of advance pricing agreement under section 92 CC. Okay, let's go for saying it APPA. APPA means papa. Okay, APPA means papa, right? Okay, let's go for advance pricing agreement, right? To reduce the conflict, advance pricing agreement is made actually by central government and CBDT. By central government and CBDT. CBDT may enter. Now what is advance pricing agreement? Which says that CBDT may enter into agreement, right? With whom? With SSC in APPA, right? But before entering into agreement with SSC, CBDT have to take the approval of whom? Central government, right? The central government, right? The CBDT have to take the approval of central government before going to agreement with SSC in APPA. Okay, is it clear? Okay, why this is made? This is made to reduce the conflict, right? There is so much conflict in international transaction. Now it's very headache. It create a headache to the income tax department, right? So the central government have given a relief. Okay, so who made this? The central government and CBDT made this. Okay, the central CBDT may enter into agreement with SSC in APPA advance pricing agreement with approval of whom? Central government. Is this part clear? Yes, this part is clear. In today's topic, actually the main important topic we are going to cover is APPA advance pricing agreement and second rollback. Okay, this is the main thing which we are going to cover. Okay, let's jump into the things which are saying that if there is arm's length price. Now what is actually the agreement, right? The agreement of this APPA specified that if there is any arm's length price, then which specified manner or which method is to be used, right? In APPA, which method is to be used by the department. Is it clear? Yes, this part is clear. Now if the method is among those 5 methods, do you remember which I already told you about the methods under section 92C, computation of arm's length price, cup, resale? Very good, right? So if the method is specified under those 5 methods, right? Or if the method is not under that 5 method, which means there should be invention of any other method or modification of that methods, right? Those 5 methods. Again, the agreement is saying that if there is any arm's length price, right, then in that case any of the methods should be used, right, to determine actual arm's length price, right? In that case, either we'll go for those 5 methods. Remember, we'll go for those 5 methods. Otherwise, the method could be modified, right? Or any invention of new method could be done. Is it clear? Yes, this part is clear. Now, to enter in advance pricing agreement, there should be transaction, Which transaction? Only international transaction. Only international transaction. If the person is in having international transaction, then only that person can get into APA, right? To enter into APA, we have to do international transaction. No domestic transaction, no specified domestic transaction even. Right? Do you remember I said that in some specified domestic transaction, we are going to apply international transaction, right? What arm length price is to be calculated on the basis of few specified domestic transaction, right? But in this case, what the law is saying that to enter into APA, you have to do international transaction, but that should not be domestic transaction and that should not be even specified domestic transaction. Okay, okay. Application by whom? Application by SSC, right? To enter into APA, right? With CBDT, right? And APA is applicable for how much year? How much year? For consecutive 5 year, maximum consecutive for 5 years. Is this clear? Yes, this is clear, right? Let's rewind this again. What I said, that to reduce the conflict between department and SEC, the central government and CBDT made this, okay, that one person, that CBDT can go with the agreement with whom? SEC, right? But before that, they have to take, the CBDT have to take the approval of whom? Central government. Is it okay? And now let's say that what are the agreement, what are the things which we are going to discuss in those. If there is any if there is any arm length price, then there should be method. Which method is going to be used by department, right? If the specified method is not among those 5 methods, in that case we are going to either modify the methods, right, or there should be some invention of new method. Is it clear? Yes, this part is clear. Next, to enter into APA, there should be international transaction, right? No domestic transaction, no specified domestic transaction. Yes, okay. Application by whom? Definitely by SEC to CBDT, right? But before taking approval is to be taken before, okay? Approval is given by central government. This part is also clear. Maximum APA is given to maximum 5 years. Maximum 5 years. Okay, let's take that. We are going to apply for maximum this year, 2024-25, again 22-23, 21-22, 20-21, 19-20. Exactly for 5 years. So can you say that I want to go into APA, right? So very first thing that I am doing international transaction, okay? But what if I want to go for only 4 years? Or what if I want to go for only 2 years? Is it possible that I can go for APA? Yes, the law said that you can definitely go for 4 year, you can definitely go for 2 year, but you can only go for up to 5 maximum consecutive years, right? 5 maximum consecutive years. Is this clear? Yes, this part is clear. Okay. APA will be binding on definitely on SEC, right? Definitely on SEC and definitely on income tax authority, right? Till CIT, PCIT level. Okay, till CIT, PCIT. Is this part clear? Yes. Changes in law. If once APA is applied by CBDT, okay, with approval of central government, in this case, if law further changed in future, okay, so APA will not be binding. So APA will not be binding. In case of changes in law or fact, APA will not be binding for that particular year. Okay, okay. Enter in APA by misrepresentation of fraud. This means there would be no agreement. This is not going to be valid. That would be declared as void ab initio, which means that the transaction would be same transaction before entering into APA. Okay, is this part clear? Yes, this part is clear. Now comes the thing rollback. What is rollback? I'll tell you. APA is applied for 5 years, right? APA is applied for 5 year. Advance pricing agreement is done for maximum 5 years. Okay, APA can be done, sorry, rollback can be done for again 4 years. 4 years back. Let's take 1920, previous year 1920. So APA can be done for, let's take the rever means back of 4 years, right? So let's take the rollback here. We are going to take from 1920 backs, right? They are going to be like 15 16 previous year, 16 17, 17 18 and 18 19. Is this part clear? This was the years for APA, maximum for up to 5 years. But in case of what if we want to go for rollback also? In that case, we'll get a 4-year rollback, right? Rollback is an option for the SSC, but this condition is going to get, this option is only going to get by SSC if transaction should, which means these two transactions, the transaction of APA, the transaction of these year for rollback are similar in nature, which means if they are similar in nature, similar transaction, right, then only the SSC will get rollback benefits, right? Let's go for the things which are written in the law, which says that the transaction should be similar in both the cases, right? Yes. Return is filed before the due date, which means for APA also the return should be filed by under section 139 subsection 1, right? The return is to be filed before due date, right? For rollback also the SSC have to file the return, right, before the due date. But there are also more condition which says that the report furnished under section 92E 3CEB should also be furnished for rollback benefit, which is given by CA. Okay, rollback is for all 4 years, right? What I said for the APA, right? What I said for APA, for example, I want to take APA benefit for these 4 years. Or what if I want to take benefit for these 2 years, right? APA would be applicable, right? APA is only given for maximum 5 years, right? But what if I'll say that I want to do the same thing in rollback, right? This would not be permitted. Either you have to take the rollback benefit for fully 4 years, either you are not going to get any benefit of rollback, okay? Which means the law is saying this option is given to SSC, okay, of rollback. So the benefit of maximum years are 9 years, 9 years, okay? 9 years benefit are given to the SSC only if the SSC is taking rollback benefits, right? And that is applicable for all 4 years. Is this part clear? Yes, this part is clear. Okay, application form 3CEGA is filed for rollback, okay? And this is the additional fees for rollback, okay? So is there any application fees for APA? Advance pricing agreement के लिए भी कोई fees है क्या? Yes, there is fees. If the value of international transaction is up to 100 crore, then the fees would be of 10 lakh, right? If it is more than 100 crore and it's up to 200 crore, which will be extend up to 15 lakh, which will be of 15 lakh, not going to be extended by 15 lakh, okay? Again, if the international transaction is more than of 200 crore, in this case, fees of 20 lakh is to be taken. Is this clear, guys? Yes, this part is clear. Application made can be withdrawn. Do you think the application can be withdrawn? Yes, the application can be withdrawn for rollback. But before finalizing of APA, once finalization order is passed, no SSC, no person can withdraw the application. Okay, is this part clear? Yes, this part is clear. Is fees refund for rollback? No. Do you think that department is going to give or spare the amount taken by them? No. Okay, so no rollback. There are some conditions when the rollback is not available. okay, which says that very first thing, for any year if case is pending at ITAT level, right, and the judgment is passed, right, again I'm saying for any year, APA was given for 5 years, rollback was given for 4 years, right, for any year if the case is pending at ITAT level, right, at ITAT level, and the judgment is passed, for that particular year rollback is not given, the benefit of rollback is not given, right. For example, in previous year 16-17 there was a case pending against ITAT, right, against me at ITAT, ठीक है, okay, and the order passed at 2017-18 previous year, ठीक है, order passed at this, okay, so the benefit of rollback will not be available if the judgment is passed, then the benefit of this will not be available for previous year 16-17, rollback would not be available applicable for previous year 16-17. Is this part clear? Yes, this part is clear. Let's read the other thing which are saying that the second condition says that person will not get rollback benefit if due to APA advance pricing agreement SSC's income is either decreased, if income is either decreased or loss is increased, right. In both the cases, do you think the department will get something? No, na. So in this case the person will not have rollback benefit for that year, okay. If income is increased due to APA, right, if income is decreased, loss is increased, in that case the person will not get benefit of rollback. Is it clear? Yes. Then why the person is going to file the application in rollback? Do you think the person is mad when he is not getting any benefit, right? So I am giving an example which is saying that the return of income of a Mr. X, we always take example of Mr. X, right? So comment below the name of any person if you want to if you want that name and that example, okay, ठीक है. So return of income is stating that Mr. X is having 120 crore rupees, ठीक है, and assessed income by assessing officer is 220. The law is saying that if again the condition specify if due to APA SSC's income is decreased, right, or loss is increased, right. What is they saying? If SSC's income is decreased and loss is increased, in this case rollback is not available, right. In our example, ROI is of 120 crore and AI is of 220 crore, right. For example, by APA we get the amount of 100 crore case first. So do you think that the rollback benefit is given in this case? No. Why so? Because this is less than return of income of SSC. That's why we are not going to get the benefit of rollback. Mr. X will not have the benefit of rollback. Is this part clear? Yes, this part is clear. Now second case says that if the income is 180, right, again, is this more than 120? Is this more than 120, the return of income? Yes. Is this more than assessing income? But this is less than assessing income, ठीक है, assessed income, which is less than assessed income. In both the cases, in this case again this APA would apply and rollback benefit would also be given. Is this clear? I am saying again two condition. First condition says that no rollback is available for any year if the case is pending at ITAT level, right, and the judgment is passed for that particular year, no rollback benefit is given, okay. Second case specify if due to APA if due to advance pricing agreement the SSC's income is decreased, right, which means the income tax department is not going to get the benefit. Got it? Second condition says that first was of decreasing of income, second was of increasing of loss. Again, income tax department is not going to get the benefit, right? Okay, in both the cases, right, you'll not get the benefit of rollback. Is it clear? Yes, this part is clear. Okay, let's go for the other condition which is prescribed in the law. SSC have to file the modified return, right, within 3 months from the end of year in which APA was entered. Okay, here's the example, right? You have applied APA for APA in 2000 previous year 19 and 20. Do you think that the CBDT is going to accept your application for APA in that year? Do you think that CBDT is having so much time for you, dear? No, CBDT is so busy, है ना? So there are so many chances that they are going to accept your application like after that year or after so many years. Okay, so in this example, in previous year 22-23, CBDT have accepted your application. CBDT have accepted Mr. X application. Remember, if you want somebody else's name, so you have to comment below, right? Okay, so CBDT have accepted the application in previous year 22-23. Okay, so what about this? The transaction would be applied from this to this, 19-20 to 23-24. This part is clear, right? This part is super clear. Okay, now what I said, once let's go back to the law which say that SSC have to file. Now SSC have to file the modified return, right? For rollback, what I said that we have to file the return under section 139 subsection 1. Is this part clear? Yes, this part is clear. But what do you think for these year? Again, these are the 9 years which from them are for APA, for these are for rollback. Okay, so which means once my application is accepted, I have to file, Mr. X have to file the modified return. What? Modified return. Okay, is this part clear? Modified return is to be filed. Okay, but what is the time limit of filing modified return? Okay, the file modified return should be filed before 3 months from the end of year, which means come here. For example, it was accepted by CBDT on September 22-23. On September 22-23. So this is my duty. This is Mr. X duty to file within 3 months from the end of year in which APA was entered. Right? In which APA was entered. Right? So in this case, within 3 months of this time, right? Within 3 months before ending of this year 22-23, the Mr. X have to file modified return. Is this part clear? Yes, this part is also clear. And now tell me, you have filed the application modified return, right, within 3 months of before ending of that particular year, right? Now AO have to pass the order. Now AO, assessing officer, have to pass the order within 1 year from the end of financial year in which modified return was, right? So this is going to be the 1 year from there to here, from there to here, right? From there to here, 1 year. Within 1 year, the AO have to what? Again have to pass the final order. Is this part clear? Hope this part was also clear. Okay, now we are going for a few examples, right? So that we'll get a clear version of APA and rollback. Okay, is this part clear? Hope till here we have the concept are cleared, right? So you are entering in APA only for rollback. What I said, if you want to get the benefit of only rollback, you don't want to go for APA, Is this going to be valid? No, this is not going to be valid, right? For upper, this is the option given for the SSC, right, that one can also opt for rollback, but the condition was that they should be similar transaction which was held for in this upper and for this rollback, right? But if the person only want to take the benefit of rollback, in that case you'll not get the benefit of rollback. You have to go for upper first, right? Okay ji, theek hai. Rollback is an option given to SSC. Yes, this is what I said, right? Now here are few example, right? Here are few example. In case of amalgamation, what is going to be happen? For example, there is X limited and there is Y limited. X and Y merged, right? Can X limited go for rollback? Yes. And can X limited go for upper? Yes. And can X limited go for rollback? Yes. Why? Why? There is still existence of X limited, which means for taking benefit of rollback, that enterprise, that company should also present, right? If the existence of that company is not during, for example, after merging effect or some demerger effect, right? If the existence of that company is not there, so the company cannot go for rollback benefits. Is this part clear? Yes. Let's go to this example again. Here is X limited, here is Y limited. They both got merged. Okay? Can X limited go for rollback here? Yes, because there is still the existence of X limited. Is this part clear? Yes, this part is super clear. Let's go for the next part, right? Here is X limited and Y limited, and they both come together and merged and created C limited. Is there, the resulting company was C limited, ठीक है? Is there X limited? After resulting they got merged. Is there X limited? No. Is there Y limited? No. Can C limited go for upper? Can C limited go for upper? Yes. But do you think this C limited can go for rollback benefit? No. What I said, there is no existence of C, right? There was no existence of C before, right? There was no existence of C before, right? So they can only take the benefit of upper, not rollback. Is this part clear? Yes, this part is clear. Next, XYZ limited. This XYZ limited and they go for demerger, ठीक है? And they make XY limited, demerge and create XY limited and AZ limited. Remember XY limited, right? XY limited demerged and created one XY limited, and second was AZ limited, right? AZ limited. Now the question comes that can XY limited go for upper? Yes, definitely, right? There was XY limited. XY limited can, any person can go for upper, but the condition was of like international transaction, right? No domestic transaction should be there, right? No even specified domestic transaction should be there. Is this part clear? Yes, this part is clear. So XY limited can go for upper. So can they go for rollback? Yes. The existence of XY was still there, right? The existence of XY was still there. इतनी बात समझ में आए? Next. So in this case again I'm saying that XY limited can go for upper, right? XY limited can go for rollback because the existence of that company was also earlier. Got it? Existence was there. Is it clear? Yes. Now what about AZ limited? Do you think there was AZ? There was Z only. There was no A, right? So this is the simply case where AZ cannot go for rollback. AZ can go for upper, definitely, whether there was existence of AZ or not, but AZ cannot go for rollback. Got it? Hope this part was super clear to you. If not, comment below, right? And do your revision, okay? Solve questions as much you can. We have time with us, okay? Try to make the concept clearer. Okay, so we'll meet in our next video. Till then, toodles, good night everybody. Hope you are doing your revision regularly. Okay, tata.